Satan asked Jesus to sift Peter like wheat. Why? Because if I can silence Peter, if I can destroy Peter, I'm not just destroying Peter, I'm destroying everybody connected to Peter. Because Jesus said later in the text, or the text bears out later, when you return to me, strengthen your brethren. That tells me that Peter had a degree of influence over the brethren that nobody but Jesus had. Only one other person had the influence over those disciples, and it was Jesus. But Jesus knew he was leaving, so the only other one that would have influence would be Peter. So Satan says, I want Peter. He already had Judas. Judas wasn't the influencer of the group. It was Peter. Because if I can cut Peter off, if I can destroy Peter, if I can silence Peter, if I can get Peter to doubt, if I can get him to question, if I can get him to feel like he's not worthy, that he can't live up to it, that he's failed and faltered too many times, if I can get him and sift him and destroy him, then there's no way these others will follow. So silence the one voice. Silence the most influential voice in the group, and you'll kill it all. If there's any other time in human history that the church needs to have the loudest voice, it would be in this day when the most skepticism and the most doubt and the most fear seem to rule the order of the day. The only reason it seems to rule the order of the day is because, like Jesus said, Simon, Simon, Satan has desired to sift you. He's saying, church, church, Satan has desired to sift you, to silence you, to steal your voice, to quiet your voice, to keep you from declaring, to keep you from proclaiming, to keep you from believing. If I can get them to be silent, there's no way their faith can be exercised. Then he wins. Church can still be the most influential voice in our culture. I know you think it's Facebook, and you think it's TikTok, and you think it's Twitter, and you think it's Instagram, but I want to tell you, it's the church. It's the church. It has always been, and it will always be the church. How do I know that? Because Jesus said, upon this rock, I will build my church, and the gates of hell will not prevail. Didn't say the gates of hell wouldn't wage war. Didn't say the gates of hell wouldn't fight. Didn't say the gates of hell wouldn't give it their best shot. He just said the gates of hell won't prevail.